Right, hello. First, let's do a quick test of audio. 1, 2, 3, testing audio. All right. First of all, I want to welcome you all to this, the second workshop of a 5 workshop series for the NBA Playoff Hackathon. And yeah, really happy to be here with you again. So, first, let's do a quick recap of what we did on the first workshop, in which we went over what is Canon, what possibilities um, we have when using it, right? What can we build with it, and also we went over the specific for the NBA Playoff Hackathon. We had a live demo of actually how does Canon look right now, and it is continuously evolving. Right, we're pushing updates every single day to the repo, and yeah, we check also all the relevant dates that we have um, for the hackathon, right? So that was the first workshop, and now here we are on workshop number two, in which is going to be how to set up Canon, how to get it up and running on a machine on your specific environment, right? So that is the main target we have today, and this is going to allow us to be ready. Be ready for what's coming on workshop 3, in which we're going to start using Canon as how to run our first strategy there, right? And yeah, you can also go check out the first workshop in case you were not able to to make it to the live, and that is in the same YouTube playlist as this one, right? So you can go to the YouTube and check out the first workshop we did last week. All right, all right then. So now, getting into the topic for this specific workshop. Um, First, what we need to know about is what are the requirements, what are the dependencies that we need to have ready prior to installing Canon. But I want to be clear, this is everything is going to be handled by the agent, right? And I'm just listing them because you need to know what is going to happen on your environment, on your system. But this doesn't need to be installed manually by you. Okay. So the Canon first dependency is Python, right? So it's going to be, as I said, automatically installed. If you don't have it, it's going to be automatically installed by the agent. UV Packet Manager, same thing. And of course, an AI coding agent, right? In this case, we have as an example here Claude Code or Gemini CLI. Okay, and yeah, we're going to see in the next screen, we're going to see how easy it is actually to install it, and that is why we're making the definition. Once again, you don't have to worry about it. You just have to know that this is going to be in your system, and just to be clear and to be transparent, not to say that Canon can run like directly on the bare machine, right? It is going to automatically supply uh, the requirements for you, but it does need to be installed, right? Okay. So now into the specifics. How do we install it? It is a single command, and it is actually not a command. It's like an instruction for the coding agent, right? For the AI agent. So we can copy this simple instruction. Where can we find this? This is in the repository, right? You can find it. Come here to the repository, and we can see here quick start, just a single instruction. Okay, you're basically telling the agent, hey, go check out these instructions here and make the installation process for me. Okay, so let me share with you the links that we have here prior to executing the command. I'm going to be sharing a couple links. First one is the hackathon link. It is in our description. I just want it to be available. Then our Discord link, which is the Discord channel, right? And finally, the so there is the hackathon. Then we do the Discord channel, and lastly we do the another. Okay, that one is going to have to wait because it's not time yet. Okay, so yeah, how do we install it? Is a single command, right? We're going to copy it and run it on our AI agent, right? In this case, I have prepared. Let me make sure that we're seeing the correct information here. Okay. Now, just let me do a test here to see. Yeah, we're live in the view also. So okay, I'm going to run my AI agent, right? And then I'm going to give it the instructions. All right. So I just need to paste the instruction, which is install DEGA core from, and give it the full command, right? And let's proceed with it. This is going to make a series of steps, right? So this is going to be like an automated process controlled or managed by the agent, following each and every requirements and instructions. So first it went and read the instruction, and this is split in two phases. So it is starting with phase one, which is install DEGA core, right? So even before it continues, let me just come back here. As I said, this consists of two phases. First is going to be installing the DEGA core, which is a series of command rules, skills, hooks, and some other scripts that are like automations that's going to be installed in the DEGA core directory. And phase two is going to install the Canon tool, right? So DEGA core does include the Canon logic, the Canon skills, the Canon conductor agent, and then phase two is the terminal user interface, which is what we were able to see on our first workshop, right? All right, so let's go back to the installation. Let's see how it is doing, and yeah, it is requesting some feedback from our side. Okay, so it is as I already have it. So this is asking me, right? Do you want to install latest, like update everything, only update certain stuff, or select specifics? So I'm going to click with update everything, right? Similar to what a new user would be doing. It also already checked the prerequisite, right? Which is a lot of checks that it does prior, right? So we have a couple utilities, right? Node, npm, tmux, jq, but you don't have to worry about it. It is going to automatically install it, and then continue with the upcoming steps. right, let me have a water break here. So while the agent continues. Okay, so yeah, let's continue waiting. The agent is making sure that everything is updated, right? So this does take some time, but in the end, it's fully automated by the agent, right? So you don't have to worry about little things and small specifics. Okay, now this is going to once again ask for your specific desire for the installation, right? So this is stating that we're going to update the settings. So it's requesting me, do I want to merge the settings, because this is bringing a set of new conditions, but you already have some configuration on your cloud probably, right? So this is asking, do you want to merge, and do you want to only use the new configuration that we have from the DEGA core installation, or do you want to skip? In that case, it's going to be like keeping your current configuration, right? But that would defeat the purpose of actually making the installation. So in my case, I will do merge, which is going to keep configuration that I already have, plus install some new ones that are coming from Canon. Okay, let's give it some time in order for it to continue and to finish with the installation. Okay, as we can see, we have seen a couple red text, which is usually errors, but in this case is due to a reason, right? So this is trying to do stuff for, or checking if it requires to do stuff for Gemini and for Codex, and yeah, as it doesn't need to, it is red text, but it's not affecting me, right? In my case, I'm running it for Cloud, but the installation command is the same for everything, so it's going to still check it and see if it needs to be um, updated. Yeah, as I said, for example, Gemini is installed. That is the one that we're seeing as error because the currently installed one is the same, so it's not going to copy it, right? So that is why it is stating that red color, but it is already installed. And in this section here, it does try to delete something, but we have like measures against destructive commands, so it knows that is not allowed, right? So it is plugged not allowed, and therefore it decides to, okay, let's use trash instead, and it does trash the the file that it needs to trash, but it's not going to use anything destructive like remove, which is the um, direct destruction of the files, right? So this one is going to take it to the trash. Therefore, you could be able to retrieve it if necessary. All right, and yeah, I think that is it. Let's let's see what else we need to check here. Okay, so with the summary, both phases are completed, and here is the summary. All right, we're going to take a look here at the specific, but we have it in the we have it also in the slides here, right? So to summarize, we did a single command from our side. It was a single command. It did install the phase one DEGA core, which includes Canon command rules, skills, and everything under the hood. And then it installed the Canon terminal user interface, which is what we are able to see and interact with for Canon, right? So it was two phases. It completed them. Now let's see what landed on your machine, right? So what happened? Because you may say that, okay, but I don't know what's going on, right? I don't know if this is doing stuff to my environment I'm not aware of. Okay, so all the agentic configuration is going to DEGA core directory. That does include commands for your agents, skills, rules, agent definition, hooks, sound, some other configuration that is not so relevant to the agents, and all of that is going into DEGA core. So it's a single location. You know everything that is inside of DEGA core is what's coming from this project, so that way you can do proper maintenance if required, right? What landed in Cloud? In Cloud, we landed some minimal configurations, right, that are not specifically designed or not specifically limited to having core, so that can live in Cloud, because that's not going to affect your Cloud behavior, right? I mean, it's going to affect the behavior, but it's not going to break it. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So this is command rules, hooks, agents, and settings. Um, and finally, the Canon tool is installed in local bin, right? So at that location, we have the Canon, and we have the Canon CTL, which is the control, like the tool in the utility that Claude is going to use to be able to control the user interface. And all of this was made automated. It does allow for updates, right? So when we release new updates to the repo, you can simply run the command again and just tell it to update everything that you saw. In my case, that was one of the options was to update everything, right? All right. So okay, I think from the installations side of things, that's going to be that's going to be it. So let's try to Let's try the command and see it working in the terminal. Okay, one sec. Okay, so in order to check a command there, we're going to open a new session in the terminal. We're still in the same working directory, which is completely empty. Yeah, completely empty. And we're going to run a Canon version. This does um, give us some information back, so we are able to use Canon, right? So now um, let me go to one of the demo project, because if I load it here, it's going to be completely empty. If I come here and I do Canon, it should put up the okay. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, yeah, I think this is, as I said, we've been pushing updates on daily basis. So probably we need to take a look and check what is going on with the current version of it. But the installation process does does yield the result of installing the current version, right? So um, I will be taking a look into it and making sure that we have a fix for it right away. All right, so now let's go into the upcoming topic for the workshop, right? Which is going to be the strategy templates. Okay, so that is going to wrap the installation process. If we can do a summary of it, the installation process was to um, go to the repository, copy installation command, and then coming back to the agent, giving it the instruction, and then you can simply be aware of the process, because it might ask you a couple of stuff, a couple of things here and there in regards to how you want to proceed, merging configurations, and so forth. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, now in regards to second topic that we want to see today is the strategy templates, right? So this is a different presentation. This is not going to be constrained to this slide, because I will be sharing a full drive, which is this one. This drive is this strategies folder is going to be public. I will be leaving it in the description down below, but also I will be sending it in chat in a couple minutes. And what do we have here? This is a research, right? This is a research of 7 documents stating different um, different type of strategies for prediction market. First one is the collection of everything that is technically possible, but then it's going to group into 6 different groups, right? And each of them is a different kind of strategy. For example, pure arbitrage, minting, active trading, hedging, AI automation, and hybrid strategies. And from here, we can also check a summary. We have a summary in slides, and also it's um, a very well explained HTML, which is this one. We're going to take a look at it in a minute, and also a video, which is basically going over what we have on the website, but it is narrated, so you can listen to it in case you don't have in case you want to get that kind of like explanation from it, right? All right, I will be sharing that one in a sec. Let me see if we can do it right now. All right, I already sent the drive link in the live channel, and yeah, as I said, that's what it includes, like 7 documents from the research, and HTML site in case you wanna see it visually and be able to control the what's on display. We also have a PowerPoint presentations, and we have a summary video. Okay, so right now I will be playing a short section of the video, and we're going to take an overview look of the investment strategies site, right? So let's
Investment Strategies in Polymarket. DEGA presents a repository containing 7 documents outlining investment strategies that can be used to inform agents about the current landscape and available alternatives. This research was prepared by DEGA's research team and aims to facilitate the work of developers, but each user is free to implement their own strategies. Table of Contents. The first document presents an overview of 28 strategies that have been documented. The second document presents 6 pure arbitrage strategies. Document number 3 presents 6 minting and market maker strategies. The fourth document presents 4 active trading strategies 05. The fifth document presents 3 hedging portfolio strategies. Document number 6 presents 6 strategies that are highly automatable and facilitate the application of AI. The last document presents 5 hybrid strategies, which result from combining strategies. Polymarket, 28 strategies. Polymarket is the world's largest decentralized prediction market, operating on the Polygon blockchain with USDC as the transaction currency. Unlike traditional exchanges, Polymarket allows you to trade directly on the probabilities of real-world events. For investors, Polymarket represents an entirely new asset class. Its price. The 28 strategies.
Let's skip a bit here into the 28 strategies being grouped into 6.
In 6 groups. Groups 1. Pure arbitrage, mathematically guaranteed profit by exploiting price inefficiencies. Groups 2. Minting and market making, liquidity provision capturing the spread, combined with LP rewards. Groups 3. Active trading, profits from price fluctuations before the event resolves. Groups 4. Hedging/portfolio protection, Polymarket as a financial protection instrument. Applicable to crypto portfolios, companies with regulatory or climate exposure. Compensatory gain. Variable risk. Groups 5. AI and automation. Automated news front-running under 500 milliseconds latency. Whale copy trading, fair value models, Bregman plus Frank-Wolf optimization. Unlimited scale. Variable risk. Group 6. Hybrid strategies. Synergistic combinations improving base ROI by more than 20 to 40%. 5. Pure arbitrage.
All right, so yeah, as you can see, the video is basically going over what we have in this site, in this document, right? We just presented as a site in order to make it um, easier to read and easier to digest for humans. But we also have it, as I said, it is present in the summary here. It is present in documents, so you can give that or feed that to an AI agent in case you wanted to have like a deeper conversation with it. You can do that. That's why we have the documents, and for us to be able to visualize it, we have the website, which is everything included, as I said, in the Google Drive that I share in the live chat comment section, and it will be in the description below. It is not yet, but it will be there as soon as we end the stream. Okay, so what else? That's like a 12-minute video. Uh, Aside from the specific section of what is included, right, in the different groups, it goes into some overviews of the groups, right? But then, as I said, if you want the full content, that is on the document, so you can go take a look at that and also feed it to an AI agent to have conversation with it. But let's go over what we have left. We have pure arbitrage as and as a group, right? Which is basically all of the opportunities that you might have when a simple purchase or or difference in between price is the main benefit from the purchase, right? So at the time you may have the ability to purchase it somewhere at a price, but you know that the probability is assured probably in a different market, and that way you can simply make a purchase, and it is the simplest and oldest arbitrage available, right? From there, another strategy could be minting, and that would be like being a market participation, not only as someone that is purchasing the tokens or no, but someone that is actually minting for the protocol, right? So you will be minting and be providing that opportunity for others to be able to participate. Active trading. Yeah, in this case, it's for price movement strategies, right? That depends on different kinds of predictions. That would be like reading news, having like be able to front run the process of update and the latency on the markets, and some other strategy. As I said, just going over it. Portfolio hedging and protection, AI automation. This is the fourth day that we are going to be presenting strategies in Canon. So yeah, these are everything that is possible under the group, but it doesn't mean that we're going to be providing a one-to-one copy of this alternative, right? We're going to be providing some templates. Just want to be clear here that we're not going to be presenting the 28 full strategies, right, that we're describing here. And finally, hybrid strategies. And as I said, all of this document, all of this information is available in the share drive that I already published. Okay, then. So that was the section for strategy templates. Now, what's coming? What do we have for the upcoming days? So we already have the first workshop. This is the second workshop, right? Canon setup. We were able to perform the install script, and the agent took care of everything that we need. Um, I'm going to be working on a specific update in order the for the Canon installation, not only to complete but to be able to run it without issues, right? Okay. What do we have upcoming? We have another workshop that's going to be on April 16th, which is on Thursday, and that is going to be about running our first strategy. So we just installed in that session. We're going to go over actually making the strategy live. So that one is going to be full hands-on, the usage and construction of a strategy with Canon. On April 21st, we're going to be on our fourth workshop. That is the customization of a strategy, and yeah, some some ideas, right? We're going to bring some ideas in order to make some variation from the templates that we are going to have, and that is going to take place on the April 21st workshop. On April 23rd, we're going to be working on a Ask Me Anything and a strategies reviews, right? So that's going to be um, a more open section to the public, and a strategies review is going to be because on workshop 3 we're going to run our first strategy. Workshop 4 we're going to customize the one that we select on workshop 3, but on workshop 5 we're going to go over different strategies present as template in Canon, right? Once again, I want to remind you all of these workshops are at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We have everything recorded, so you can go check it out in YouTube. It is fully live. It is immediately, okay, immediately live. And yeah, I want to bring up special dates once again. We have the registration for the hackathon that's going to start on May 4th, and registration deadline is going to be up to May 31st. Even though the registration deadline is on the 31st, the actual participation, once you register on May 4th, you you start there, but with the hackathon activities end up to June 19th, the end of the NBA playoff. So we're taking the full period from May 4th up to June 19th for it. And from there, June 23rd, we're going to announce the winner. And yeah, as I said, that's the upcoming stuff. Let me see, what else do we have to check on today. As a quick reminder, just going over the general stuff. You can go to the Dora Hack, go to the hackathon there, register in the hackathon at Dora Hack, right? This is still not the submission of the registration, but to be able to follow the specific event in Dora Hack. That's there. We have the Canon Core, the DEGA Core project, right? From which you are going to get the installation command. That's going to be in the description below. And we also are going to share the documents, which are more of a research for what strategies can you make on prediction market, and from there learn what can be done with Canon once we go into the templates and into the specifics of customization. All right, so that's going to be it for right now. If any of you have any question, don't hesitate to leave a comment. You can come to our Discord channel, right? The link is in the description. I also share it on the live comments. So we have the link there. You can come to our Discord. Inside of it, there is a prediction market hackathon channel in which you can join. You can ask any question you want. We're going to be sharing content there, so you can find everything there. If we have like reference stuff, as I said, for the hackathon, the repository, the documents, everything is going to be there. And also, if you have any question, you can join. Probably find if someone else has already asked and receive an answer, right? And also, you can go to the Discord, same channel, in order to look for a team, right? If you have the intention to participate and you might not have the full availability, be it by time, be it by resource, be it by um, some kind of constraint that you might have, you can come join a team and participate, right? We're here open to assist you on getting a team in order to be part of the hackathon. One super important stuff to mention, um, and I will be adding this as in a statement on the hackathon. I think it is relevant. Is that we are no longer doing the 100 minimum to participate. Okay, you can participate with as little as you want. Okay, so there's no minimal entry barrier. And I'm going to be updating that in every single location, right? So I want to make sure that you know there is no minimum to participate, right? So if you want to throw $10 on a wallet and get it running, that is completely fine, and that is a valid entry for the hackathon. Okay, and yeah, I think that's going to be it for the workshop we have today. So okay, so that's going to be it for the workshop we have today. It was a really pleasure to be here, and I will be following up to to add in the information in the description, and we go from there. Okay, hope to see you on Thursday on our hands-on hackathons for building our first strategy and being able to run it live. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and see you on Thursday then.